afternoon baseball on MLB Network as we welcome you inside Oracle Park in the city by the bay. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. J.P. Powers, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Danny, D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So to get his day started at the plate, Dylan Netzel comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. First pitch of the AB now. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
On to first, and there were 2 down. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. Coming into this game, he's among the leaders in the NL in stolen bases, so that tells you enough about this guy's speed. But what it also tells you is he does a pretty good job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard.
Next for the Dodgers, Brandon Smith. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. A little behind on that swing, and now they'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Grounded to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. It's the Dodgers 0 with the Giants coming up next. You're watching MLB Network. Casey Lockhart gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
So stepping in is Nicholas Velasquez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball one. Zero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
First pitch on the way. Grounded softly to the right. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Jimmy Lowe.
So in now for San Francisco, Jimmy Lowe. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 home is fastball taken high for a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-0. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
To the plate now, Mitch Drew, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 13 home runs and 37 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Giants leave 1. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Joaquin Marte.
Joaquin Marte.
First pitch on its way.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, Julius Collins, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Popped high in the air. Conley is under it. 2 down.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Evan Brenner.
Next up for Los Angeles, Evan Brenner. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First delivery to him. Now a flare out toward right center. Hills is calling for it, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate here is Stan Conley, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Conley.
He's set. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 1-2, here it comes. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Now into the box, Derek
The
Hills.
second baseman, Derek Hill.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Skied into very shallow right. Brenner will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, the catcher, Darryl Cooley.
So to get his day started at the plate, Darryl Cooley trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. Nothing in 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close. It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Next to bat for the Giants, Lenny Andrews, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Popped him up. Smith over to his left, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now to the plate, Chase Mitchell. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Powers, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. It's a fastball that misses.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Up next, Calvin Sharp. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. The Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled away. Lifted down the line and left. It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game. The throw is wild, and he gets away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And there you see the Dodger leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the club. Into the box now, Casey Lockhart, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. That just misses off the inside for ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Show track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Standing in now, J.C. Ray, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row, and that will end the inning. One left for L.A. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the third inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. A look at the team's stats leaderboards finds them down near the bottom of the league in batting average and on base percentage. In talking with some of the members of the coaching staff, they told me it's been a frustrating experience for everyone involved, but that they certainly haven't let those frustrations dampen their preparation. One of them told me, credit to our guys, it hasn't gone the way we thought it would this year, but they're still grinding every day in the cages, doing drills and watching video, trying to get better. I don't see anyone giving in. Matt, we'll see if that diligence will help turn things around.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. A little over anxious that time, as it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-2 pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He
Now
wanted
batting,
it, but he didn't get the
baseman,
call. But I love how
Nicholas.
he didn't let it affect him, and he comes
Velasquez.
right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
In now, Nicholas Velasquez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Now the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Collins will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Eric Fuller.
Next to dig in, Eric Fuller grounded out in his last at bat. And now the first pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Collins gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Dylan Netzel.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Hit hard but foul.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now another 1-2. And he popped him up. Velasquez trying to get there, and he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Struck him out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So now to the plate, Brandon Smith, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
To the plate now, Joaquin Marte, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. Back up the middle. Scooped up. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Jimmy Lowe.
The right fielder, Jimmy Lowe.
He's set, and the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
That's wide, 2-0. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1. Mitch Drew waits on deck. And a foul pop behind the plate. Marte is there, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Mitch Drew.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Mitch Drew struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and 1 strike. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Up next for the Giants.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys have shown a decent fastball. Each has touched 93 so far on the gun. Next, it'll be Stan Conley. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Hits this one hard the other way. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giants down in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And stepping in, Julius Collins.
The left fielder, Julius Collins.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. Digging in next, Evan Brenner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's good.
Now the 1-0.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he misses 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Mitchell.
Striding in is Chase Mitchell. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now the first pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Stepping in now, Calvin Sharp, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a looper to left. Fuller onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Leading off.
All right,
for
Heidi,
the
thank you.
Giants, the second baseman, Garrett Hill.
Here's the first pitch. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the
Now
advantage
back.
of getting ahead in the count.
Catcher.
You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Darryl Cooley, line to the right side, and that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch. And he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Standing in now, Lenny Andrews, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Driven to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Cooley is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here.
The pitcher,
Didn't quite carry enough,
JP.
but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
At the plate now, J.P. Powers pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Up next to the Giants, the third baseman.
So the batting order
Nicholas.
turns over now and set to go.
Velasquez.
Nicholas Velasquez, runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
He's set. The 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of
Shortstop,
giving your guy a chance to
Eric
catch his breath, pump him up a
Fuller.
little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Next up, Eric Fuller. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And 2. Here it is.
1 ball,
And
2
smart to
strikes.
lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Ready with the 1-2.
Outside, that's ball.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Two and 2. Here it is. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Giants get a run on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's 1-0 San Francisco. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Casey Lockhart.
Casey Lockhart.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, outside.
Now the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Into the box, J.C. Ray, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. So just like that, he's at third here with 1 away as we show you the league leaders in 3 base hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, Dylan Netzel, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Next, here is Brandon Smith. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Over to first, and that retires the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up, all tied at 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Jimmy Lowe.
Right fielder, Jimmy Lowe.
First pitch on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Here's the 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
In now, Mitch Drew, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
The first baseman.
Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Stan Conley, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third 90 feet away. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. Terry Hill takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Derek Hills will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Bases loaded, and next to hit will be Darryl Cooley, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
So now to the plate, Lenny Andrews. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1 the count. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Struck him out, so 2 men are dead here, but there's still one big hit away from maybe opening this thing up a bit.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, J.P. Powers, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One and 0. Here it is. A ball and a strike. 2 out, bases loaded. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. This one's flared toward left center. Netzel has a play, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joaquin Marte. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Dexter Phipps comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 17, Dexter Phipps.
To the plate now, Julius Collins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Fouled off.
You know, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a splitter is over for a cold 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
At the plate, Evan Brenner, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate now, Chase Mitchell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0 home. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for LA. Our score remains 2-1.
7th inning, correct.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. James Brandon is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Joe Herron will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Nicholas Velasquez. Hit back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Eric Fuller, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box,
right fielder,
Jimmy
number 15.
Lowe.
Jimmy Lowe.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back easily. First pitch of the AB now, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Count 2-1.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Nipped the corner, 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Heron is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mitch Drew.
From the belt, the pitch. Mitch Drew is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. And low, it's a ball and a strike. In there, 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Stan Conley stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Skied into straightaway right. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They lead it 2-1. Roberto Reyes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 12, Roberto Reyes.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Calvin Sharp.
The second baseman, Calvin Sharp.
First pitch of the AB on its way. A bouncer to the left side. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Standing in now, Joe Herron, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
In now, Dylan Netzel, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On, he pops it up. Velasquez trying to get there. And he'll reach first safely. And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Calvin Davidson gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. To the plate now, Brandon Smith. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Andrews is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the catcher, Joaquin Marte.
Next to stand in is Joaquin Marte, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Phil Lamb will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the 3rd spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch. Nick Olson is into the ballgame as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup.
Leading off for the Giants.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Derek Hills. Here's the first pitch.
Well, count 1-0.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And as Giants fans here on television, it is out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
At the plate, Darryl Cooley, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Here's the 2-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Heading out towards shallow right. Heron has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lenny Andrews.
Ready now is Lenny Andrews. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Ruiz.
Raul Ruiz is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 7 homers and 15 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Grounded down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Philip Hester enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Los Angeles, number 28, Philip Hester.
Stepping in now, Nicholas Velasquez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Giants add on 1 more. Bye-bye, baby, the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's now 3-2 San Francisco. Dale Wolf comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Julius Collins.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1.
Hey! I got to jump 1 into it.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So now to the plate, Nick Olson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. skied in the air to straightaway left. Andrews is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Chase Mitchell.
Stepping in once again is Chase Mitchell. He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Stepping in next, Calvin Sharp. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 1-0 home. Two out with a man at first. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Joe Herron would be next. And a big orange and black wave gets up now. 41,503 fans strong. And he's back standing. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A runner on first with 2 away. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Next, it'll be Joe Herron trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Comes set, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The San Francisco Giants came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Calvin Davidson wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Dale Wolf closes the door for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please drive home safely.